3, 2, 1.
When do observations at the Greenwich Observatory cease? The answer is D, 1954. Who was the first man to swim the English Channel unaided? The answer is D, Matthew Webb. What may happen to me if I did not go to the doctor? The answer is A. I would continue to be nervous. What may be the reason they got divorced? The answer is C. They had an unhealthy marriage with cheating. Which of the following changes to a double-slit interference experiment would increase the widths of the fringes in the interference pattern that appears on the screen? The answer is C. Move the slits closer together. What may be the reason for them being so tired? The answer is D. All the work they had to do. What may I have just finished doing? The answer is D. Moving into my house. In what year did the nation of Georgia get a new national flag? The answer is A. 2004. Where in the USA would you find the Circus Hall of Fame? The answer is D. Sarasota, Florida. Why does she despair? The answer is A. She has too much stuff and clutter to move. A man sits behind a drum set. What happens next? The answer is C. Starts to play the drum set with drumsticks. What can be hard or even impossible to perform in a scientific sense? The answer is C. Experiments. Who is the narrator anticipating seeing? The answer is B. A woman he loves. Which dinosaur had a long, spiked tail? The answer is A. Stegosaurus. Why is the narrator flattered despite being on the computer? The answer is C. They were given an online award. How many noggins are there in a pint? The answer is A. 4. At the end of the Full House series in 1995, how many people were living in the household? The answer is D. 9. How do you drive home if you have a flat tire? How would you do this? The answer is A. Put the spare tire on where the flat tire is. Prevent glasses from fogging at the spa. How would you do this? The answer is A. Rub lenses with bar soap, then wipe with cloth. Save money at the gas station. How would you do this? The answer is A. Use the premium gas pump. Fossil records show that what process may occur in fits and starts. The answer is A. Evolution. What is the name of the man who invented dynamite? The answer is C. Alfred Nobel. What type of electrons are attracted to the positive nucleus? The answer is A. Negative electrons. The regulation of gene expression is extremely important during the development of what? The answer is C. Organism. Ron's sister's name is? The answer is A. Ginny. When did negotiations start to regulate mining in Antarctica? The answer is A. 1983. Which company holds an annual self-named bake-off? The answer is C. Pillsbury. What is the first name of the actor who played the famous barman Sam on the TV series Cheers? The answer is A. Ted. What was the 1990 maternal mortality rate per 100,000 births? The answer is D. 966. Who sings the Roswell theme song Here With Me? The answer is B. Dido. Like people with type 1 diabetes, people with type 2 diabetes must frequently check what level? The answer is D. Blood sugar. What are used to write nuclear equations for radioactive decay? The answer is C. Nuclear symbols. What was zapping my energy and mood? The answer is C. I stayed up too late over the weekend. Why are they charging much more than before? The answer is A. They are taking advantage of increased demand. If the climate in an area were to become much drier, which plant variation would be most advantageous to the survival of the species? The answer is C. Thicker leaves. In Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Ridgemont played against which rival football team? The answer is D. Lincoln High. When did Lotogen invent his first lamp? The answer is A. 1872. What unit in the metric system do astronomers use to measure the wavelength of light? The answer is B. Nanometer. How should I move the table at night? How would you do this? The answer is A. Add wheels to the bottom so that it moves easily. Guys arm wrestle indoors in the presence of two referees. The referees, what happens next? The answer is A. Point in the direction of the winner. London store Selfridges opened in what year? The answer is C. 1909. Which item can help someone who is trying to conserve? The answer is D. A menstrual cup. The American War of Independence began as a war between the Kingdom of Great Britain and how many British colonies in North America? The answer is D. 13. What will residents of the area wear on Wednesday and Thursday? The answer is D. They will wear warmer clothes. How does the narrator's mom and boyfriend feel about her purchase? The answer is C. They think she is excessive in her acquisition. To secure a string so that it stays within a piece of leather, how would you do this? The answer is A. Tie a screw in the string to keep it in place. Pseudopods are false what? The answer is D. Feet. Why will you miss New York? The answer is A. I like the views of the city at night. What U.S. president refused to issue Thanksgiving proclamations during his presidency?
The answer is D. Thomas Jefferson.
How far is Budhanath from Kathmandu in miles?